My name is Sunetra Goyave, roll number 14, and my facility management topic is communication skills. We communicate through various different ways like body language and verbally. Having good leadership skills and communication skills are a major factor in becoming successful in facility management. Communication skills are important in order to manage the facility. Body language. We can understand people through their body language and understand what they feel and how they will perform in certain tasks. We can also identify the people's confidence, how they will perform in certain tasks, their ability to speak with other people, etc.
Hi everyone, look, so excited to be here to talk about the core vocal foundations of great communication. It's vital that you learn to apply the things you learn, otherwise you will not be able to amplify the best parts of who you are. Hi, great to see you all. I'm so excited to take you through some of the core vocal foundations. And as we deep dive and we apply these, it will help you amplify the best parts of who you are. Which was better? We don't need to debate it. And they've done extensive research that people who use their body language are perceived as being better leaders. And we're all leaders in some place in our lives.
In scientific studies, it is identified that 87% of our communication is done through our body language. And the other remaining 13% is done through verbally.
YouTube video of Simu Liu and you'll see commenters praising his charisma. He's new to being an A-list celebrity, but he's making an incredible first impression. The first thing you can learn from Simu is how to make an entrance. Your first impression actually starts as soon as someone first notices you. Watch how Simu enters a talk show.
Please welcome Simu Liu.
In your own life, you obviously don't have to dance as you enter every room, but these examples highlight two easy habits that can help you make a good first impression: confident body language and positive energy. At a party, that might look like those last two clips, but at a work meeting, classroom, or calmer social event, it can be as simple as walking in with your head held high, shoulders back, a smile on your face, and saying a big hello.
There is a saying that first impressions last a long time. And to create good first impressions, body language is very, very important.
A couple of things about a handshake. Handshakes are very important. The very first lesson I want to teach you is you always make this connection first, then wrap your fingers around for a nice firm handshake. Do not make the mistake of coming in early and just grabbing the fingers. The last thing is you can stop short and stick your hand out. This is my daughter-in-law, Anya. She sticks her hand out. Now I have to come to her to shake her hand. That means she has the control.
Handshake is a very major part of communicating a person on the first sign. You should shake hands with appropriate force, not to press too hard, not to be too loud. In certain Muslim countries, handshake is not allowed. In those cases, you should research their culture and act appropriately. In Japanese culture, they bow their heads in order to greet. There is a saying that words like smiling and then looking at someone is way more different than looking at someone and then smiling. While greeting or having a handshake, if you look at someone and then smile, it creates an impression that you are happy to see that particular person, as if you are already smiling and then afterwards you look at that person, it just feels unnatural.
Let's learn some different ways to disagree politely. Maybe, but what about? That's possible, but I was thinking. Okay, but I have another idea. In all of these, we acknowledge the other person's opinion first and then transition to a polite way of stating our own opinion.
We need to be polite to our facility members in order to get the task done in an appropriate time.
Yeah.
If we have to deal with a facility which is directly related to our customers, and if there are any complaints from the customers, then we have to be calm and patient and manage the task appropriately while listening to all the complaints that our customers have and acting upon it. Facility management is required in various fields like airports, hospitals, schools and colleges, universities, amusement parks, etc. In order to have a good career in facility management, you need to have a good memory, and you should remember all the faculty names and the tasks you have given to them. You should be attentive and sharp. Your communication should differ on the hierarchical chain of the company.
First thing you must do is you must video record a 5-minute video of yourself. It can't be planned, it can't be rehearsed, it has to be impromptu. The first time you review it, this is called an auditory review. Turn the sound all the way up, press play, turn it around. Just listen and take notes on your vocal foundations. How's my volume? Is there emotion in my voice? Am I pausing? Take notes, build self-awareness. Next, this is called a visual review. This time put it on mute. Press play, just look at yourself. This is an extremely excruciating process. I can see some of your faces, because when you do this, you immediately go, that's not how I look, that's not how I sound. It's how you look and sound. It's how others are perceiving you. You go through this process once, it changes how you come across. And then the final way, get the video transcribed. And then you get a red highlighter, like the times you failed in school. Sorry, that's my story. And then you just highlight all of your non-words and all of your filler words. Become extremely aware of the words that are robbing you of credibility and robbing you of authority.
Communication is a major part of your job, and it can be learned over time and be improved. Communication skills don't only include speaking but also include listening, so you should have good listening skills also.
You're currently sitting around a 3.
About 10 years ago, when I was a young engineer, I got this offer from a multinational oil and gas company. The salary was 3 times higher, but there was a catch. The job was in supply chain.
You've not only got to be at 5, I need you to be at a 7. The reason I'm sharing this is because when you're louder, you're clearer. The words you say have more clarity. Your accent is not a problem. Your accent is beautiful. However, when you don't speak with volume, what you say is lost because it's not clear. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to keep bumping you up. And once you go up, you can't drop, okay? You've got to stay there. Hold it for me. Show me you can do it. You can. So in 3, 2, go for it.
So, I was a young engineer back in Pakistan, and I got this job offer from this amazing multinational company I always dreamed about.
Louder.
Dreamed about. And I thought salary.
Louder.
I thought salary was great. It's a great company, so
Louder.
So I accepted the offer.
Good. Keep louder.
But the problem was, it was in supply chain department.
Big round of applause. Okay. Do you know? I know. Does that sound ridiculous?
Extremely.
Let me give you some confirmation. Did you feel like he was screaming at you? No. Okay? Because in your own mind, you think you're screaming, not screaming. So right now, it's an internal familiar feeling. And you've got to learn how to become very familiar at that volume.
To be a good leader, you should listen to your faculty members and they should feel important and required. Good humor is always appreciated by the listener and is crucial in order to make people respect you. I conclude my topic of facility management. Thank you.